Hello everyone, my name is Mike and this is Matrix to Paradise. This channel I created to document my journey from the Matrix, which is a truck driving job for me, to my personal paradise, which is going to be living overseas, retiring, and documenting my adventures and my explorations and everything I do over there. And of course the whole process of transitioning from the Matrix to my paradise. All that transitioning and everything is going to happen right on here on my channel. So if that's interesting, hopefully I can inspire other people to do the same thing. Maybe not in the same exact way as me, or go to the same places, or even go, period. But just inspire people to be living their best life and doing what they really want to do. I last talked to everybody when I was in Phoenix. I was in Phoenix dropping off a load in Casa Grande. Then I came back up to Phoenix and stayed in the yard, made the last video. And then the next morning I had to go pick up a load from Owens Corning, the insulation people. And I'm carrying a load of that out to place called Heath, Ohio, which is a little town, I don't know, I'd say probably 30, 40 miles east of Columbus, Ohio. So I'll go out there and do that. And it's a little bit out of my area, but for the mileage, I was like okay with it. And also this week, well, today, it's New Year's Eve. And New Year's Eve, I'm here at my old stomping grounds of Hooker, Oklahoma. There's the big grain silos and stuff right there. I'm stopped at the Loves here in Hooker, Oklahoma. Not my old stomping grounds. I'm just saying that I've stayed at this Loves many times. It seemed to be like a perfect transit spot, like a in-between transit spot between places like Albuquerque and Kansas City. It's like perfectly in between. And St. Louis, same thing. It just seems to be I come through here a lot. Now, sometimes I'll stay up the road in Liberty, Kansas, or down the road in Dalhart, Texas. There's Loves in either spots there. And it just so happens that I like to come to this one. I don't know. There's always spots available and all that, so I'm happy. But it's a great week to be working for trucking anyway, because there's not as many trucks on the road right now. Most people are home for the holidays. The load volume is down usually during this time, so because most warehouses and stuff are closed down. Everybody's home for the holidays. But there are some. And so the reason I do it is because it's so much easier to drive around without a million more trucks on the road. So, it's a lot less stress. It's a lot easier. I don't have any immediate family to go hang out with for Christmas and New Year's. So, and not that if I had kids and if I was married and all that, it'd be a different story. But I'm not married anymore. So, and I don't have any kids. So it doesn't bother me to go and work through the holidays. Now, this will be the last holidays, thank God, that I will have to work through, because next year at this time I will be in Cambodia. That's a given. That is a total given. I will be leaving this job, and not that I don't like this job. This is a great job, and if I had found this 10 years ago, I'd be 10 years into it, because I like this job. Although it's very hard on your health if you don't watch how you eat, and if you can't find a way to exercise sometimes. It's really hard. But anyway, that's a different subject anyway. So I'm going out to Heath, Ohio, and then I don't have to deliver until the 3rd, and today's the 31st, so I got a couple days to make it out there. And I'm just kind of not taking my time, but I'm not pushing it either. So I've got plenty of time to get out there, and it'll still be about a 3,000 mile week this week. So you can't beat it. And then my asset manager's on vacation. She won't be back until the 3rd or 4th, I think, something like that. I think she said. So she'll be back when I get done with this load, and she'll be hooking me up again for the next load. So I think that she said maybe she's coming back on the 7th. I can't remember. She sent a note to all the people that she takes care of. But anyway, that's about it. So I don't even know what I'm going to have after this load, but I've got 3 more days till I deliver it. But I just don't know where I'm going to be going after that. I am in the panhandle of Oklahoma right now, and I'm driving out to Ohio, and then hopefully, she will bring me back west, because I'm supposed to be in the Western Regional. And I just took this. I could have turned this down, but I couldn't turn down 1,967 miles. It's in fact, after the empty miles, because you do get paid for empty miles too. So like, I delivered in Casa Grande, and then the pickup for this was in Tolleson, Arizona, which was roughly about 60 miles between the two. So you get paid for those miles. So when I came back from Casa Grande, went over to pick up the new load. That was 60 miles that's added to my tally. And then going out to Heath, Ohio, that's 1,967 miles. So really I have 2,107 miles, or 2,127 miles. So you can't beat that. That's a killer load right there. 2,100 miles. That's just out of hand, or almost 20. No, it's not 20. It's a little bit over 2,000. 2,027. So you can't beat that. You can't beat that kind of load. 2,000 mile load. That's beautiful. And it rarely happens. Usually you get 750 to and I'm lucky that she gives me 1,500 mile loads. I'm just happy that I can get those. Those are wonderful. 1,400, 1,200. Those are wonderful loads to get. A lot of times you'll get a 700 mile load, which I'm not complaining about that either, because usually you can get that done in a day and a half, and get another load real quick, and then boom, and hit another one. So it's wonderful to get those loads. But these long loads like this, you can't beat these. These are wonderful. And, it's a lot less hassle too, because all I got to do is wake up for the next 3 days and drive. That's all I do. I don't have to hook up. I don't have to wait for anybody in a shipping office. Some of these places, I swear to God, and I know I've said this a million times, but some of these places are the most annoying thing in the world. It just seems like they make it the hardest they possibly can on us to jump through hoops to pick up their stuff, to take their stuff to where it's supposed to go. It's just so crazy. It's like inefficiency and just, I don't know what it is. It's just ridiculous. And it's not like I can understand if you're carrying something sensitive, you're carrying to be, they have to worry about security, worry about this or that. I can understand all that, when there's practical reasons to be careful about things. But just, if I'm picking up, now this load wasn't this way, but if I'm picking up something and it's not like, classified freaking documents or something. It's not like, it's nothing crazy. They make you go through hoops. It's like there's a place in Flagstaff, Arizona called Purina. Everybody knows what Purina is. They make dog food and a bunch of other stuff. Nabisco Purina. They make people food stuff too. But anyway, you go in there and there's nothing. It's not like you're going into a steel mill or a nuclear power plant or something. You don't have to have, PPE all over the place, That place, they make you. All you're doing is walking from where you park the truck into an office. You're not even going through the factory. And they want you to have these like eyeglasses things, these eye protection. They want you to have a hard hat on. And you can't wear shorts. And I wear shorts all the time, but I have sweatpants in the back to throw those on in case I run into these stupid places that don't want give you a hard time about having shorts on. It's just stupid. It's like, for what? You're not going into the factory at all. You're going into a little office on the side, getting your paperwork, walking back out to your truck and leaving. Why would they put you through all that? It's like waste of time, waste of effort. It's just stupid. All of it is stupid. Just get us in, get us the F out. Let us go. Don't keep us there forever. Why don't they have the guards give out the paperwork? They know all the loads they have there. Give the guards the paperwork. You come in with an empty trailer. They take down the trailer number. They put it into a computer. You go drop off. They tell you what to pick up. Okay, what trailer to pick up, the one you're pulling out of there. They tell you where to drop your empty. They tell you where to go pick up the loaded trailer. You go pick up the loaded trailer. You come back out. They check the seal and the number of the trailer, make sure it's all right, give you your paperwork, and you're gone. It takes like 10 minutes. Okay? I don't know why everybody doesn't do it that way. It's just easy. Get you in and out. Why do you have to have a shipping? I mean, they're paying extra people for nothing. They can have guards do it. I mean, and these are, hire decent people to be guards. The guards are just sitting around. They're not doing shit. They're, the places where they don't do anything, the guards will sit in there. I swear to God, I've been into places where the guards don't even come out. They make you get out of the truck and go over there. Now, I don't mind getting out of the truck. I don't care about that. But they're not doing nothing. You knock on the door, they slide this little door open, they're like, what's your pickup number? You give them your pickup number. Why? And then, then they go back to playing their Tetris game or whatever they're doing. I mean, they're not doing crap. And then you got a whole shipping office in there that you got to... First, you get through the gate where the guards are doing nothing but sitting on their ass making money. You drive in there. You have to park somewhere. So you go park, then you walk into the frickin' shipping office. They make you wait around in there and dick around in there. Then they finally tell you where to go. You get your paperwork, and then you got to go back out through the guard gate again. It's just a big waste of time. It's like, why? Have it all done in one spot. Just get us in and get us out so we can get on the road and get going. Time is money for truck drivers. And it's not that I'm, trying to be petty with it. It's just not petty. It's just, I can't stand inefficiency. I can't stand silliness that causes delay. And delay means causing money to be wasted. Some of these places need a Doge for their freaking operations. Really, they do. Because they're wasting money on silliness that doesn't need to be wasted on. I mean, most of us are all professionals, okay? The truck drivers that go in there, we're all professional drivers. We've been through this a million freaking times. Just get us in and get us out of there. We're not, we want to get going. We don't want to sit there and play around. It just ends up being a hassle. It's just, there's no need for it. I don't understand that. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on about that. That's just, it just drives me crazy. But the beautiful thing is on this load, like I said, the long loads, this, back to my point. Sorry, I took a big sidebar there. But on this load, I'm just driving all the way to Ohio. So the only time I was messing around with anything was when I picked up the load the other day. Not yesterday, but the day before. So when I picked up the load the day before, all I did was go in there. I had to go into the office, and then they told me to go to another parking lot, drop off the empty, come in, pick up the other trailer, or the loaded trailer, come out, go back into the office and pick up the paperwork, which I don't understand that. That's a waste of time too, but whatever. I just wanted to get out of there. So that's all I had to deal with. So now I got 4 days of not having to deal with some stupid shipping office or guards at the gate or any of this garbage. Just drive. Wake up every day and drive and get there. Because when I'm driving 500 miles a day. I'm making money doing that. That's where you get your money. That 1,967 miles right there. That's $1,967 times, or well, 197, 1,967 times 0.57. So a little over, almost 60% of that is going to be pay. And then you times that by 0.75 because I'm single and the IRS likes to stick it to single guys. So you get hammered there. But it's a nice paycheck at the end of the month. I mean, the end of the week for that, coupled with the other loads that you had that week. So anyway, it's a grind. It's a pain in the neck, and you know, just trying to get to a certain number. That's all I'm trying to do. Try to get to a certain number, and once I get to that number, I am so out of here. It's not even funny. And it's sad though, because I actually do like this job. I like the actual working of the job, except in the shipping offices and all that. But I do like this job. It's probably one of the more entertaining jobs for me. I mean, obviously you got to pay attention and be on your guard and stuff when you're driving. It could be dangerous because you're on the road with many, many morons. However, you're alone. Excuse me. You're alone. You don't have to deal with anybody. There's no boss looking over your shoulder. There's nobody to give you a hard time. There's no office drama. There's none of that. You just drive. I can listen to whatever tune I want to listen to on the radio. I can, do whatever I want on my own free time. Like make videos on my free time. So I like that aspect of it. It's a solitary job. I don't have to mess with anybody. Now, don't get me wrong, if I had somebody in the truck and they like to blab like I like to blab, then I'd have a great time talking to them too. And I did for a long time. I was a trainer and I trained people, and it was fun talking to them too. But then you're stuffed in a not even like a 6x10 truck with another person, male or female. It's just annoying after a while. And 3 weeks, you'd have to spend 3 weeks with them, a total stranger. So, it just, I don't know, it got old after a while. But I mean, I did enjoy talking to some of them. Some of them were really cool. So I got a kick out of talking to them and enjoying my life being a trainer those times. But after a while, you just kind of crave to have your own privacy, your own, you don't have to worry about somebody else. It's just a pain in the neck sometimes. But anyway, that's the story of trucking. I'm just kind of going off on tangents right now. It's New Year's Eve. I don't have a beer. I can't drink while I'm on the road at all. At all. It's not like I can go out and take an Uber to the bar and come back and go to sleep. You can't do that. You can't do that. If you get caught in the truck with alcohol in your system, you're busted. They'll take your CDL. If you have the keys to the truck and you're in the truck, that's it. If you get caught in a trucking yard, like if I was in Creech Yard and they found out that I had alcohol in the truck, and I wasn't driving it, like say I was on my off time drinking in the truck, they would fire me. They would get rid of me right now. Which I wouldn't do that, because I'm not going to risk my career at all, because I need this job to make the money I need to make so I can go retire. But there are, I would never do that. But there are some people who do that stuff, who go and, take time off and go drink and smoke, the devil's lettuce and all that kind of crap, which, there are morons in this world. There really are. And those people do that kind of thing, and you F around and you find out. That's what happens with that. Anyway, so I'm sitting here on New Year's Eve in Hooker, Oklahoma at the Loves, and there's no party going on here. That's okay though. Next New Year's Eve, you're going to see me in Siem Reap partying down on Pub Street in Siem Reap. I promise you that. Anyhow, that's all I have to say for today. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for keeping track. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Most people who watch these videos are not subscribed. I would appreciate it if you just subscribe, because it makes all the difference in the world for the channel with YouTube. And I would appreciate it, and I appreciate it big time. Thank you very much for watching again, and I will talk to you again probably on Thursday. And I'll probably be in Ohio somewhere on Thursday. And I will talk to you then and make a video then, and I'll tell you all about it. Talk to you later. Bye now.